Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to Mark's Tech. Every year phones are becoming way more and more insane when it comes to AI and cameras. As we know, if there was no AI in phones, the hardware itself in the camera would be pretty horrible when it comes to taking photos and videos. I mean, the hardware in the iPhone when it comes to the cameras, or in the Samsung, or in any phone isn't really impressive. What makes that photo and video really stand out is the AI. And because of AI, we now have phones that are this thin that can take photos, at least at face value, that look very similar to a DSLR, as long as you're not printing them out and, hanging them on the wall. At face value, they look, some would say, even better than a DSLR. That being said, the Galaxy S21 series of phones takes insane photos, fantastic photos and video. So let's get into it. But first, why am I comparing the iPhone 12 mini to the S21? Why not the iPhone 12 Pro, for example, or the iPhone 12? Well, the Galaxy S21 is the cheapest kind of base S line of phone this year, right? It makes sense. It's the cheapest S phone you can get that's new. And the iPhone 12 mini is the cheapest 12 series of phone that you can get right now. So I thought I would make this kind of fair. So now let's start the photo comparison, and you tell me which one you like best. Leave a like if you thought the iPhone was better, and leave a like if you thought the S21 was better. That'll do the trick. The iPhone has a 12 megapixel f1.6 aperture with dual pixel autofocus and OIS. The S21, on the other hand, also has a 12 megapixel camera, but it is f1.8 instead of f1.6. The S21 also does have a dual pixel autofocus and OIS. Theoretically, the iPhone should take slightly better photos in low light due to having a marginally faster aperture. Again, 1.6 versus 1.8. Both phones take really good photos from the main camera, and Samsung really actually stepped down their overly saturated colors and now has colors that more accurately represent real life, which I love. At nighttime with night mode enabled, these phones can make the nighttime look like daytime, but which phone accurately represents nighttime? Leave your comments down below. The iPhone 12 mini has a 12 megapixel f2.4 with a 120 degree field of view. The S21 also has a 12 megapixel f2.2, which is actually a little bit faster than f2.4 on the iPhone, and the Galaxy also has the same 120 degree field of view. This time, the S21 should take brighter nighttime photos naturally, meaning without enabling night mode, since night mode is AI. Now, in my personal opinion, the S21 doesn't have the best HDR in Ultrawide. I mean, here's a quick example of me in the car driving through downtown Raleigh. As you can see, the sky is completely blown out. But then again, these phones just kind of came out, so maybe there will be a software update, as there always is with Samsung phones. At night, using Ultrawide with night mode, again, look for the phone that takes the more accurate night photos, all while keeping the sharpness intact, and at the same time having less noise. It just really comes down to personal preference. I do feel that the S21 does have slightly more noise in the sky area, like noise or like some blotchiness. It looks a little weird. But again, software update. And now we come up to the telephoto cameras. Well, the iPhone doesn't really have a telephoto camera, as you can see here. 2 cameras, 3 cameras, math is good. But what we can do is that since this does 3x hybrid zoom, which technically isn't really an optical zoom, but whatever, that's for a different video. What we can do is just on the iPhone zoom in 3 times and take the same shots and see if hybrid zoom is really all that. The photos actually look kind of similar. I would have liked to see a dedicated optical zoom on the S21 instead of the hybrid zoom, but oh well. Both phones did good, but it's still clear to see which phone is sharper, which is, the S21. So yeah, that 3x hybrid zoom really does work, but still, I would have liked to see a dedicated optical zoom, especially for the price. I mean, it's an $800 phone, Samsung. Come on. I'll shut up now. Enjoy the rest of the 3x zoom photos. And now let's move on to selfies. I'm only going to show you guys a couple selfies because I hate taking selfies. It's just weird. I don't know, dude. I just can't do it. I'm only going to show a few photos. Again, let me know which phone did best. So this is 4K 60 front-facing camera. The iPhone looks, how do I put this nicely? It sucks. Sucks very bad. Oh my god, look at that. Anyway, this is a stabilization. But I will say this, the iPhone, I feel like you get way more of my body. Meanwhile, the Samsung is like doing a close-up of my mug. Yeah, this is bad. You know what's funny? Is that the sun is actually... Oh, there you go. The iPhone kind of fixed itself. The sun's actually in front of me. So if I do this... Yeah, Samsung still wins. But my face is dark on the Samsung. And the iPhone, at least you can see my face. Someone's looking at me. I look very crazy. I'm gonna go. Bye. Now, in 30 frames per second 4K, the iPhone should be better when it comes to HDR. Because HDR, yep, see, the iPhone is... Well, I would say they're pretty identical, but my face on the Samsung is much darker. But you do get more clouds, though, on the Samsung. So, I don't know. How about I shut up and you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. So now we're doing a 4K 60 rear video test. How's that HDR looking? It looks like the Samsung is a little too over sharpened. I don't know, that's just how it looks like from here. Let's see how quickly it will change the darkness level of what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm talking about, to be completely honest with you guys. Just shut up and enjoy the video. And now let's check out that stabilization. Which phone does it best? Once and for all, leave your comments down below. I'm still going with the iPhone. I don't know about you guys. I could be completely wrong. And this is 4K 30. So let's check out that HDR as we move into the sun. Which phone is doing it best? And how's that stabilization in 4K 30 as well? So now the iPhone is recording in 4K 60 and the Samsung is doing 8K 24. And it seems like there's focus hunting going on with the Galaxy. It seems like it's kind of pulsating a little bit, trying to figure out what to focus on. But let me know, is the difference really there? 8K, what is it, 8K 24 versus 4K 60. So both phones are recording 4K 60 using the ultrawide lens. And so yeah, let me know how that stabilization is. Let me know how the HDR is. Look at the darks, look at the lights in the video. Which one's doing a better job? And now we're doing a 4K 60 on both phones. Let me know how the stabilization is on the Samsung. I think you guys will probably see how it kind of shakes everything around when it comes to low light. I think the iPhone is doing a little bit better job, but I don't know. Let me know. But I think the Samsung is actually brighter. So that's good. Oh, the iPhone looks like it's messing up on the HDR right about here. Yeah, the sky's blown out on the iPhone, and the Samsung is keeping it perfect. And now I'm doing 4K 60 with the front-facing camera, low light. The sun's basically down. So, which phone looks better? How's the stabilization? I'm walking down a slight little hill. Man, the Samsung's doing a really good job, man. I don't know, at least that's what it looks like on the screen. Yeah, I don't know. It's very good though. Yeah, the iPhone looks a little darker. And the stabilization on the Samsung though, yo, oh my god, that looks good. Also, Galaxy has this cool thing called portrait video, where it's portrait mode but in video, and it actually looks really good. Unless I do this, then damn, it still looks good. What kind of sorcery is this? Anyway, I just think it looks amazing. It's all that is AI. My eyes are watering because it's so cold outside. Oh my god. Look at the ducks. Oh, it's portrait mode. You can't see the ducks. But there they are. I'm not lying. Yo, this portrait mode video looks pretty good. So what do you guys think about these two phones? Personally, I think they're amazing, both. I mean, I can't pick a favorite. Sometimes, some days I go out, I'm like, damn, I really wish I had that iPhone. Some days I go out, I'm like, damn, I really needed that Samsung. So I can't pick a favorite, so let me know. But one thing's for sure is that Mayweather is gonna beat down Jake Paul. Back on topic. So yeah, again, let me know which phone did better in your opinion, and don't just put iPhone or Samsung. Actually, let me know why you chose that. Chose that. There you go. English is a difficult language, apparently. So guys, this was Mark for Mark's Tech. Adios.